Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and thanks for watching my new video. In this video we have this look going on. I feel like a different person with this hair and lip and eye look. Do I look like, I don't know, you know, I do look like a different person. Use some new products, not very like new on the market, but new for me, or products that I don't use a lot. I've used them today and I love them, especially the lip. So if you're a nude lip addict, you can watch the whole video till the end, or you can just go to the description box. But I would really appreciate it if you watched it, because you know it would be a waste of time and all that. If you are curious on how I created this look, then keep on watching. So, first of all, I just want to say that I don't feel very okay, but I don't feel very bad either. I feel like I'm getting sick, but it doesn't really pull through. So now I'm at a point like, come on, let's just get it out of the system. And I feel like it's getting out of my system, but in a very annoying way, because look at my acne breakouts. It's coming again. It's coming for me again. I don't want to focus on that too much because I do have good news as well. I'm not going to ramble all along in this video, I promise, but I just want to get it out because me and my husband finally are going to move to another house, which is way bigger than this one. This was the first house, still a rent house because we don't want to buy yet. And it's way bigger than this house. This house was very small and very cheap, and it's kind of like looks like a student house. So I'm really ready for the next step. Obviously, the new house needs a lot of work done, which I'm kind of scared about because, you know, moving is just so stressful and takes so much time. And there, you know, you always find a new thing and you have to work on that and you work on that. So it doesn't give me a lot of time, and I'm just kind of like scared that you will see that in my channels, like on YouTube and on Instagram. But I'm trying to prevent that, to really work hard until we get the key to our new house. So yeah, lots of new videos and lots of new uploads, but wish me luck. So today's look, I've actually have something in my mind. We just never know how it's going to turn out. But I watched a video with Desi and Katie, and it was just a fun video of both of them getting ready, and I think they were drinking like tequila shots, and then I don't know, it was kind of like a funny video. And then Desi did her makeup very randomly as if it was nothing, but actually the look was so beautiful. I was like, you do have to do a separate video for this because the look was so beautiful. And in that video she used kind of like green, I don't know really how to explain it, but very wearable green, like pistachio kind of colors. And I was like, you know what, you guys want me to use this again, so I'm going to use it, and I'm going to concentrate on these colors right here. I'm not going to overdo it because I still want this look to be wearable. So to start off this look, I'm using Too Faced Hangover primer, still not empty. So I was like, I haven't used this foundation for a long time, so I have no idea if this color is going to be too dark because I'm really super pale right now. And this is in the shade Golden Beige. If it's too dark, I'm going to use the shade Vanilla. I'm going to mix it a little bit with the Liquid Glow from Anastasia Beverly Hills. These are the new shades, I believe. There's my package. We have 3 tubes. This is the more like golden shade, and this is called Penny. Let's see if this is going to be too dark. Yes, I do think. Do you think it's going to be too dark? My neck is way more yellow and darker than my skin, actually. Okay, let's see. If it's too dark, you can always light it up. I haven't used this foundation in such a long time that I actually forgot what my thoughts about this foundation were. But so far, coverage is really good. Let's see what it says. Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation infused with peach and sweet fig cream. You know, like Too Faced products always smell so good. Oil free, 14-hour wear, oil controlling, and photo friendly. We need that. If my nose is dripping like 40 times in this video, and you hear me doing all the time, I'm sorry. But I actually don't know if I'm sick or not. I feel sick, but at the same time I have a lot of energy. After we've applied the foundation, I think it has a pretty good high coverage, and the weird thing is it doesn't feel matte at all. So that's what I'm liking so far. For concealer, I'm going to use Tarte Shape Tape in Light Medium Honey. I'm going to look at the audio, okay, several times because I'm so scared that the battery of the audio is going to die again, and it was just hell, you guys. My mood went from this to this. So to set my under eyes, I'm going to use the Fit Me by Maybelline. The reason why I really love this translucent powder is because it really brightens up your under eyes. So if you've accidentally, or if you run out of a light concealer, you can definitely use the Fit Me because it's just, I don't know, it gives you that really bright, perfect under eye look. And sometimes I prefer this powder over expensive translucent powders, which never happened before because usually I don't like drugstore loose powders, but this one is something different. And I think, do I think that? Yeah, I do think that. I think Maybelline is one of the best drugstore brands out there. I think it's probably will be my fave. Do you see the difference? Usually a loose powder really, I don't know, makes the concealer look very dull and a little bit darker. So it's kind of frustrating because it doesn't really like look fresh or whatsoever. But look at this. This is with powder and it looks brighter than without, which is crazy to me. But I do have the lightest shade. It's fair. So for my cheeks, I'm going to use this new product. Well, it's not really new anymore, but I haven't used it before. Why? Because it just was behind my drawer in all the new products drawer. And I kind of forgot about it, to be honest, but I have no idea if it's still sold or if it's still like available. But this is the MAC Cheeky Vol mixtape. It's with a collaboration with Jeremy Scott, and I really fell in love with the packaging and everything. It was so cool. It has kind of like a 90s vibe to it with the tapes and the radio and the stereo. It looked really good. So I think I'm going to use this. I hope the bronzer is going to be dark enough. If not, we'll see it later. And I'm going to use the blush and the highlighter. I think I just swatched the highlighter once and that's it. So yeah, let's see. So I'm using the BH Cosmetics BH Cosmetics brush in number 6. Oh, it's a very warm bronzer. I don't know if it's really suitable for contouring. Maybe it's more meant for just to bronze up the face. Let's do that. Okay, taking another bigger brush, I'm going to use BH Cosmetics number 4. And let's roughly contour. Okay, so I actually really like it because I do love the shade. Doesn't really look like I have a lot of product going on. Sometimes I do have that with bronzer or with like a contouring powder. But with this one, I actually don't feel like I need a contour powder as well. It's just very soft, like a very soft contour. Kind of like a sun-kissed look, which I really love. I do love it. And since the under eye is a little bit brighter, it's going to look contoured anyway. So I'm just going to leave it like this. Then I'm going to take my NYX Cosmetics Professional Makeup Brush. There is no number. Oh yeah, there is, in 05. And we're going in with the highlighter, which looks very light to me. So I hope it won't turn out very ashy. But we'll see. Oh, it is bright. But it is nice. Or is this going to look too ashy? If so, I'm going over with a darker highlighter. Okay, let's take another highlighter. I'm always very nervous when I have to pronounce words that I don't know, but I think it's Mirame. I don't know. But it's a little bit of a darker highlighter, which is actually a little bit too dark for me, but it is a beautiful highlighter. And since this is very whitish, we're going to hopefully make it a little bit darker. Okay, and I feel like with matte foundation, you really have to be careful. See, I made a mistake here, but you have to be careful with where you put highlighter because the underground, the base is so matte, it really shows off where the highlighter is exactly. So it looks a little bit more unnatural, like foundation, blush, highlighter, and doesn't really blend into the skin. But obviously you can fix that with Fix Plus. But you still need to be kind of careful and don't put too much on your brush. See, now I'm using the lightest highlighter as a topper, and that I'm liking. I need some Fix Plus, MAC Fix Plus in Gold Light. So I'm taking the same brush from NYX Cosmetics and I'm going to apply this beautiful, kind of like a very, very soft pink blush. Oh, it looks more peachy pink. So the weird thing is with matte foundation, although I don't use a lot of stuff when it comes like in comparison to my glowy look, actually with the glowy look I use more products because, you know, I really want that glow to be out there. But for some reason with matte foundation, I feel so makeup-ish, like, you know, like cake face to the max. But it does, sometimes it does look good on camera. And I'm trying to experiment, but now I see, because I don't have a lot of experience with matte foundations, now I really see that you don't need to put that much highlighter because it's not going to blend very well with the rest of the skin. So it looks more fake. So that I know now, but I'm going to use Fix Plus again later. But first I'm going to do my brows off camera and then we'll be right back. Let's conceal the eyelids. I'm going to use the Fit Me from Maybelline just because it's in front of me. Moving on to the eyes, I'm going to use the Born to Run palette from Urban Decay. And I think I'm going to start immediately with this color right here, which is called Big Sky. Really love this color. Okay, let's use this one. It's BH Cosmetics again. It's number 6 from this aqua. Hey, it's kind of like matchy with my eyeshadow today. I'm going to spray this because, as I said, I want a maximum pigmentation. So I'm going to use Mario Badescu. Ooh, okay. I feel like this is one of the best Urban Decay palettes out there. If you would ask me like which palette should I get from Urban Decay, I would definitely say Born to Run, without a doubt. Oh my god, guys, this color is beautiful. So we've applied the Big Sky on our eyelids. I do think it's very beautiful. But I do want to tone down the aqua color a little bit. So I'm going in with, which you probably not expect, but I'm going in with this color, which is called Smog. Oh, it's one of my favorite colors from Urban Decay. It's a very well-known color. And it's this color right here. Just a little bit, just to tone it down a little bit. Okay, so slightly on top of the eyeshadow. So after that, I'm going in with the color Riff, which is this beautiful transition shade color, this one. And we're going to blend everything towards the brow. Then I'm going in with a darker shade, this one in my crease. But let's start with Riff first. Okay, and the brush that I'm going to use is from Lashylicious in E2001. So I'm taking a flat brush. This is from Armani. It's from the old brush collection. And I'm going in with... it's quite heavy, this palette. Going in with... oh my god, I'm so messy. Okay, going in with this color right here, which is a nice golden color. And I'm going to put that right here. So I'm starting to get to know myself in my YouTube videos, and I know that it's going to turn out very smoky if I use this color. I am going to use a dark color, which is Jet, which is a black color, and I'm just going to use that a little bit into the outer corners, but not make it smoky or whatsoever. Okay, I'm going to use Elsa Makeup blending brush and adjust the edges a little bit softly. No crazy dark smoky eye. Oh, I actually do love this. I feel like this is still glam, but very wearable. I think that's pretty much for the eyeshadow on my eyelids. And on my lower lash line, I'm just going to keep it simple. I believe Desi used a very nice black pencil in her waterline, which looked very good. And I think she didn't really darken up her lower lash line, but you know, it's Dilan Sabah's channel, so you know, we have to. So I'm going in with a little bit of Riff. Isn't it weird that I laugh at my own jokes? So I'm going in with Riff again, the first color that we've used. I'm just going to apply this a little bit on my lower lash line. So we have at least something going on there. So I'm going to use Black Bean from NYX Cosmetics. It's the jumbo pencil. I feel like no one really uses this anymore. But I don't know why, because it's very long lasting. Okay. So I am taking my small pencil makeup addiction brush and we're going to blend this. Let's apply some mascara. This is one of my favorite mascaras. It's MAC. I always forget the name of this mascara. I don't know. It says D76, but I believe it's something like Extreme Dimension blah blah. But yeah, if you Google D76, it will pop up anyway. Just a layer of this. We are going to put on natural fake lashes. Well, natural, more not very dramatic. And for lashes, I'm going to use Ethereal Light from House of Lashes. Going to do that off camera because it's very super boring to see this. And then we are going to do the lips, and I'm going to use new lip products for that, which I'm very excited about. I haven't tried it before, so this one is so weird and it's annoying me. And it looks like I've like glued it on top of my lash, but I don't know, this one's just weird. And yeah, I also decided not to put mascara on my lower lash line because I do think that this looks a little bit more classy. And for lips, I am going to use Mitchell in collaboration with Jordana. I don't know if I pronounce it right, but Jordana Tissia. I believe it's a brand from UK and it's a collaboration with Mitchell. You know, he's a UK superstar. He's so good in makeup. And he always does his makeup on models and they look so amazing. And every time he did the lips of the models, I was always wondering what products he used because it was such a beautiful nude. Sometimes I do think it was a little bit too nude, but I think you can like customize it yourself. If you use a little bit more of the darker color, obviously it's going to look less nude. So if I'm not wrong, you used this shade first, which is called 1 ml, and you kind of like use this on the outside of the lips, and then use what's on the center of the lips, which is a liquid lipstick as well. And then last but not least, you have this gloss, which is called a Drip Drip, and then you put this on your whole lip. And then you'll have the Mitchell lip. So I've lined my lips. I know they look horrible right now, but that will hopefully all come together. Going in with 1 ml liquid lipstick. Okay, so on the outer corners. I think the shade on its own is really pretty as well. Now I'm taking... oh my god, this one is nude. I don't know if this is the correct way, but I do think it's the correct way. Like a lip brush. This one is from Urban Decay. Oh, this is exactly how he does it. So ombre. I think I put a little too much of this color on my bottom lip. I actually do really love this. You have to be... I know a lot of people really hate this, that you can obviously see the lip liner and it's kind of like the 90s, but I personally do really love it. But if you don't love it, you can totally skip this step or just apply it a little bit on like in the center. Oh my god, it doesn't really, it's so matte that it doesn't dry up my lips. I can do like everything. It's very, very non-sticky. This formula is so weird. Like I can do everything and you can't see anything because it's so dry, but it doesn't feel dry. Weird. Okay, now we're going in with gloss. Drip Drip. I think he applies it like this. Oh my god, this is the Mitchell look. So that, guys, is pretty much everything for this look. This is exactly what I had in mind, and I feel like I need a pat on my back for that because that never happens. And yeah, I do really love it. I do think it's very wearable, although, you know, you have a bit of a color, but not too much, nothing too crazy. And I know I do a little bit of kind of like a smoky eye and a nude lip, but that's just me. That's just what I really love. And I do love to switch up sometimes, you know, because I do want this channel to be very, you know, for everyone, approachable for everyone. But yeah, I just have an addiction for nude lips. And I do really love these nude lips. I do think they feel amazing, and for some reason I think they're going to be very long lasting because it feels completely like your own lip. It's such a weird formula. I've never tried something like that before. So yeah, if you like this look as well, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, follow me on Instagram and on Facebook, and that's pretty much it. And leave a comment, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Speaking about dripping, my nose is dripping. Well, we are going to try to make it not smoky. Try. Live it.